You open the closet to find one thing, and instead of finding it, you find everything else. Bags you forgot you owned, clothes you haven't worn in 2 years, a box you've moved 3 times without opening. You close it again, faster than you opened it. And then the guilt comes. Not because the closet is messy, because you let it get this way. Again, because you promised yourself you'd deal with it. Again, because somewhere in the back of your mind, a tidy home feels like a measure of something, and yours keeps failing the test. That feeling is heavy, and it doesn't stay in the closet. It follows you through the rest of the day. What if releasing things from your home didn't have to feel like losing a fight with yourself? What if, instead of one exhausting weekend of forcing decisions and feeling guilty about every item you touch, you had a gentler way, one built around your real feelings, not an idealized version of who you're supposed to be? That's what this video is about. Not how to throw more things away, but how to let go without the weight that usually comes with it. How to walk through your own home and feel lighter, not because you emptied everything, but because what remains actually belongs there. Stay until the end. The last idea is the quietest one, and it tends to be the one that finally makes something shift. There is a concept in Japanese called danshari. The word is built from 3 ideas. Dan, to refuse what you don't need. Sha, to release what you already have. Rai, to move away from attachment to things. But danshari isn't really about objects. It's about the relationship between you and your belongings, and the way that relationship shapes how you feel inside your own walls. The question it asks isn't, should I keep this? It's, what am I holding on to, and why? Most clutter isn't a storage problem, it's an emotional one. Think about the things in your home that you haven't used in years, but can't bring yourself to remove. The gift from someone who gave it with love, and discarding it feels like discarding them. The clothes from a version of yourself you're not sure you've finished being. The item you paid too much for, so letting it go means admitting the purchase was a mistake. None of that is laziness. All of it is human. The first principle of danshari is recognizing this. Guilt and clutter are connected. We keep things to avoid feelings, and the more we keep, the heavier the feeling becomes. The closet doesn't just hold objects, it holds decisions we haven't made yet, and the weight of postponing them. So the first invitation isn't to declutter, it's to simply notice. Pick up one object, just one, and ask, what does holding this feel like? Not, is it useful? Not, is it beautiful? Just, what does it feel like in your hands right now? The second principle is one the Japanese call mono no aware, the gentle acceptance that things pass, things wear out, seasons change, phases of life end. An item that served you well in one chapter doesn't have to follow you into the next. This isn't loss, it's acknowledgement. When you release something with gratitude, thank you for what you gave me, you're no longer needed here. The act of letting go changes. It becomes less like failure and more like closing a chapter with care. The item didn't fail you. You didn't fail it. The time simply moved on. One small practice. Before removing an item, hold it for a moment. Acknowledge what it meant, even briefly. Then let it go. To someone who needs it. To a donation center. To wherever it moves next. This one pause makes the whole process feel different. Now, somewhere in that process, the noticing, the acknowledging, the gradual releasing, most of us reach a wall. We don't know what to do next. Or we have the energy to do it, but not the clarity to start. The decision fatigue becomes its own kind of clutter. If that's where you are, there's something in the first pinned comment that was built for exactly this moment. It's called the Peaceful Home Kit. And what makes it different is that it meets you where you actually are, not where you think you should be. Worth a look when you're ready. The third principle is minimalism, the Japanese concept of intentional space. Ma is not emptiness for its own sake. It is the space that allows everything else to breathe. In music, it's the pause between notes. In a room, it's the surface with nothing on it, the counter that stays clear, the shelf that holds 3 things instead of 12. We tend to fear empty space. We fill it. A clear counter becomes a place to put the mail, then the keys, then the bags, then somehow a candle and a phone charger and a water bottle and things we don't recognize anymore. But Ma teaches that the empty space isn't wasted, it's working. It's where calm lives. One small experiment. Choose one surface in your home, just one, and keep it intentionally empty for a week. Don't add anything to it. See what it feels like to walk past it. Notice whether something in you relaxes. The fourth principle is about maintenance, not as discipline, but as prevention. A home doesn't become overwhelmed overnight. It happens in layers. A thing placed in the wrong spot, then another, then 10 more. Then one day the whole room feels impossible, and you don't know where to begin because you don't know where it began. Small, regular attention is completely different from occasional deep cleaning marathons. 15 minutes today is not the same as 3 hours on Saturday. 15 minutes today means Saturday doesn't have to happen. Kaizen, the Japanese philosophy of continuous small improvement, applied to a home means this. You don't need to fix everything. You need to do a little consistently, the small maintenance that keeps the layers from forming. The question shifts from, when will I have time to deal with all of this? To, what's one thing I can return to its place right now? Here is what this video has really been about. Not organization, not efficiency, not finally getting it together. It's been about the fact that your home is in a conversation with you, and that conversation has been telling you that you're behind, that you're failing, that the mess is somehow your fault. Danshari offers a different conversation, one that says, the objects aren't the problem. The relationship with them is, and relationships can change. Gently, gradually, without force. You don't have to earn peace inside your own home. You already belong there. If something in this video stirred something in you, a recognition, a small exhale, then you might be ready for something more than information. You might be ready for a system that actually holds you through the process. The Peaceful Home Kit was built for this. It includes a guided decluttering planner rooted in Danshari philosophy, the kind that helps you understand why you're holding something, not just whether to keep it. It also includes a daily home planning assistant that adapts to your real life, not a perfect version of it. Because some days you have an hour, some days you have 10 minutes. The kit works with both. What you stop feeling, the guilt of not knowing where to start, the paralysis of facing everything at once. What you start feeling, a little more in control, a little more at ease when you walk through the door. It's in the first pinned comment. You've already begun. You picked up something today and looked at it differently. That's not nothing. That's exactly where it starts.